I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. On 1st down, Samuel. Oh, look at the juke. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. On 3rd down, Samuel. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Deebo Samuel taking it in from 24 yards out, and the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Back now comes Tampa Bay. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Throwing to start the drive. Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Brady. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the hit. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Just outside the 30. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but it's brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jackson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security.
Touchdown, Cowboys! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. Tucker now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Brady. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. On 3rd down, Samuel. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Deebo Samuel on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys open the lead up to 34-0. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes this 35-0 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. To return is Jadon Mickens. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious? And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken just shy of the 10 and up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it. Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll run on first down. Samuel shreds the tackle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. And this one's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Deebo Samuel on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys add on. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So that drive, 4 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. Now a hit and a loose football. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the 6. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. On first down, Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. This one fielded at the 5. There he goes left side. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fields this way up at the 17. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. He'll get this to Vaughn underneath. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Brady. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is fielded at the 7. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Let's get that swagger, y'all.
Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 82 yards. And the Cowboys add on. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Deebo Samuel scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fields this way up at the 17 and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Brady. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Vaughn. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 7. And he loses the football a 2nd time. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Bring it!
And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The return is Mickens. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Brady going to try and throw on third down. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And now, as with every potential turnover, take a second. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken from about the 12. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fields this, wait, now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken just shy of the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Brady now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Brady now on first down. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Throwing on first down is Brady. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Again, it's Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge